time I close my eyes. Every time I close my time I close my
John Henry, great businessman, John. Thank you very much. Great businessman.
Harder. Get kicked, snakes get slivery. Lean in, show y'all the mean in the chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Judah. Every member on my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for intruder.
Big up, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Appreciate you all being here on your what is it, Wednesday afternoon? I don't even know what fucking day we're on. Wednesday afternoon. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, we got some transfer news to talk about today. Obviously the Kerkez stuff looks like it's pretty much done and dusted. Wirtz looks like it's pretty much done and dusted, apart from a few formalities that have to be done. And then we've got other players we need to go and get. So big up everyone in the house. I hope everyone is doing well this afternoon, should I say? This afternoon. Big up peeps, man. Big up people in the house. Hope everyone doing well. Yeah, big up peeps. Big up peeps. Over 200 people already in the house as well. So make sure you're smashing that like button right off the off. What are we doing for likes already? Let's have a look. We've got to be on 100 likes straight away, guys. Got over 200 people already in the house. We're on 54 likes. Go on, guys. Hit the like button. It's free to do. There's 220 people watching right now. We're only 4 minutes in. So, yeah, hit that like button, guys, if you've not hit it like already. If you do watching on TV, which I know quite a few actually do watch on TV, just open up your mobile phone app and go and hit the like button that way as well. So big up to everyone. Like, hope you're doing good. And yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. You know, we've got a lot to talk about. Transfers are flying in and out. But I want to talk about something else first that's annoying me. Absolutely annoying me at the moment. And that's the amount of Liverpool fans I see who just glaze everything Manchester City. Now, Manchester City has obviously bought Reinders in. He's a good footballer, decent player. Obviously, they brought it looks like they're getting Kerkez as well, who's another fantastic footballer. Really, really good player. I'd have loved to have him at Liverpool, but we're going for Wirtz instead. Two very exceptional 10s, probably the two best 10s in the league next season. And they're getting out Anuri as their left back. But you would think that Liverpool aren't doing anything. You know, it's like we're not doing anything, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're not doing nothing. And it just annoys me because the gaslighting some Liverpool fans give to Man City, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't get it. I think Reinders is a good midfielder. Big up my man Roms. Says he's the best number 8 in the league already and he hasn't even played yet. I mean, that's out of bullshit. It's pathetic. It's not true. I don't understand what we're doing here. Reinders is decent. I watched a lot of Reinders last season. I think Reinders is a good footballer. But say he's the best number 8 in the Premier League when he's not even kicked a ball yet is a bit wild for me, man. It's a little bit wild for me. It's a little bit wild. I just don't I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. No, why we should be glazing her. I don't glaze any other team. I'm just Liverpool through and through. I don't glaze anyone else what they're doing, yeah? What they do, what other teams are doing on their own, you know, good for them. Yeah? I only glaze Liverpool Football Club because that's the only team I care about. I really don't give a shit. I can't. It's just frustrating to me, man. It's just very, very frustrating to me. I think Reinders is a good player. I think people will go a bit over the top for him, if I'm honest. I don't think he's, this world-class number 8 or anything like that. I think he's a very good footballer, though. I think the transfer fee for him may be just about right, between 40 and 50 million quid. I think that's what I'd pay for someone like Reinders. Good player. And obviously, Shirky, bloody good player, yeah? Good money for value there. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to big our own players. I don't give a shit about all this, yeah? I hate fucking seeing it. I don't know if people are doing it for interaction because they work with other YouTubers and they work with other people that have got a lot of big followings, so they got to act like they're in that mould. I don't get it. I'm going to say that straight, right? No one beats our players. I'm Liverpool through and through, man. I am Liverpool through and through. No one beats our players. I don't give the shit who you got and what you got. Yeah? No one beats our players. We're fucking Premier League champions. You know? No one beats our players, man. You know? Just does my head in, man. Does my head in. You know, McAllister. I think Alexis McAllister is an absolute G. Yeah, I think Alexis McAllister is a phenomenal midfielder, brilliant midfielder, got lots of ability. Highly rate him. People talk about him like he's dog shit. It drives me mad. Now, could McAllister be a little bit better? I think he could be. I think there's room for improvement for Alexis McAllister, and that's a good thing, ain't it? That's a good thing. There's still loads of improvement for Alexis McAllister, and he's this good already. You know what I mean? Good fucking footballer. Can do everything. Can play in that double pivot. Can play in the 10. Can play in the 8. Can move a bit higher up. Tremendous baller. Yeah? Watching for Argentina, balls out. Messi loves him. Fucking quality footballer. People act like he's dog shit. It fucking drives me mad. Drives me mad. Ryan Gravenberch, people act like Ryan Gravenberch's dog shit. It's like, he's not dog shit. He's a good footballer, man. You know, these players are so bad. I don't know how Liverpool win anything. I honestly have no idea how Liverpool will win anything with these bad players, man. I honestly don't get it. I don't understand it. Like Mo Salah's just a stats merchant. Good, because he gets the highest stats of any fucking player in the Premier League. So good. I hope that continues. Can we improve on players? Of course we can improve on players, yeah? Do we play the best football in the world? No. I don't think we do. I think we play football to a standard that does pretty well. And again, it's not our maximum standard. And this is the thing. We got more standards to go at. You know, we can get better and better and better as a team. Individual players can get better and better and better. No one's at the pinnacle of their careers. No one's at Liverpool ain't at the pinnacle of how well they can play. Players like McAllister are not at the pinnacle yet of how well they can play. And they're good players at this moment in time. So look how much better they're going to get. You know, when they get to that pinnacle of their career, they're going to be exceptional talents. I just get annoyed. I really just get annoyed. I big up my club all the time. Do you know what frustrates me? And I get that people can do what they want and stuff like that. But for me as a Liverpool fan, there's nothing better in Liverpool, right? For me, I can appreciate good footballers at other clubs, but I'm never go over to glaze them against my players. Yeah, even you know, I could pick any player out. I'm going to still put my players above every other player. That's what you're meant to do because it's your club. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get this world we live in today. I believe there's a lot of football fans who are in today's football that don't live and breathe their football clubs like you used to. Like I live and breathe my football club. My football club is my football club, yeah. I live and breathe it. It's all I care about. My family and Liverpool is all I care about. But I think they've got fans today who are football first and then like Liverpool or whoever their club is second. Yeah, for me, I put Liverpool first and football second, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's the order in which I appreciate what I'm doing. So, yeah, I always go Liverpool first, football second. But I think a lot of people put football first, Liverpool second, and then glaze other players. And, yeah, fuck that, man. I ain't glazing nothing, man. The only thing a man should glaze is his wife. Do you know what I mean? That's all. So a man should be glazing is his wife, not other men that they don't know that play for another football team. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit fucking weird. It's balmy to me. It's a bit balmy. It's a bit balmy. Be up the chat, though. Hope you're all doing good. I just had to get that rant out of the way, man. Your glaze a donut, man. Exactly. But, yeah, Liverpool first, then football, man. That's all I care about, man. Yeah, I know, Luke. It's a madness, man. It's a madness. Yeah, exactly, Promo. Big up, man. Big up, man. That's where my passion comes from, man. It's where my passion comes from, man. Let me go. I've got some super chats. Let me read out these 3 super chats first, then we'll get on with the news today, yeah? But yeah, big up, man. And by the way, you know, big up Roms and all that. I'm not calling Roms out, man. I just don't. I don't understand his tweet today, but each to their own. You know what I mean? Each to their own. If that's what Roms wants to believe, I just don't. I physically can't put myself in that position to glaze another player that go into a rival of ours and call him the best whatever in the world when he's not even kicked a ball yet. I can't put my head in that space. Do you know what I mean? I just can't do it. But I'm not, you know, Roms, I like Roms. Roms is a good guy. So if Roms is watching, it's love to you, man. Love to you. Big up Josh, it says, I've been told today that we're working on a deal. Isaac Gomez and Elliott going the other way to reduce 150 million fee, being linked to the media very soon. Big up, Josh. I had a very similar. I heard similar news to what you're saying yesterday as well. So I was talking to my man Cal and Luke yesterday when we were doing that MMA show last night, and I had that very similar news about Isaac. So apparently with Isaac, Michael Edwards loves the guy. That's Michael Edwards' his guy, you know. Alexander Isaac is Michael Edwards' his guy. He absolutely loves him. And I think that's the player, that's the striker that Liverpool want the most. But with us probably going to be signing Wirtz, which we'll get to the Wirtz story later. But it looks like Wirtz pretty much approved his own transfer with that message he put on Instagram. That's a lot of money. So obviously Elliott and Gomez would have to make weights. Darwin Núñez would have to. I think we'd have to look to be selling Darwin Núñez before we buy a striker. Now, obviously, Newcastle are in the hunt for João Pedro as well, I believe, because I believe Callum Wilson is leaving the football club. I believe he's leaving the football club. So if Callum Wilson's leaving the football club, they're probably going to need another striker. So they're looking for João Pedro. I think if Liverpool come in for Alexander Isak would want to leave Newcastle to join Liverpool, in my honest opinion. It depends if we got the funds to do it after this. Look, it looks like we're going to break the British transfer record for Florian Wirtz. We've got Frimpong through the door already on 30 million. It looks like we're about to spend 40 million on Kerkez as a left back. That's like 200 million already out of our transfer budget. Isak's going to cost you around that 120 to 150 million pounds. Obviously, as you say here, Josh, spread it over with Gomez and Elliott, you know, cheapen the load a little bit. You know, Liverpool value Elliott around 40 million. What Gomez is about 30 million. There's 70 million there. A little bit on top of that could get the deal done if Newcastle fancy it. But then I think Newcastle would have to go and find another striker. So they'd have to buy 2 strikers this window. That's why I'm not sure if the Isak stuff will happen. Gyökeres, for some reason, Liverpool are 2-1 favourites of Gyökeres right now. So maybe Liverpool go and get Gyökeres. Maybe Liverpool go and get Gyökeres, bring him to the football club, and he's the one that Liverpool are after. But yeah, big up, Josh. Much love, man. Big up Charlie as well. It says with another super. It says big up Jamie. In my opinion, the reason Liverpool fans are glazing City signs because Liverpool fans are pushing the whole City Pool nonsense. We'll win 21 soon. Never walk alone. Yeah, big up. Yeah, all the City Pool stuff. I think a lot of Liverpool fans fear Man City. You know, they fear what Man City can do, and I understand that. Pep Guardiola is a world-class coach, one of the greatest coaches of all time in the modern era of football. There's no doubt in that, and he's had great players before. I will stick my neck out on the line right now. I still think Liverpool are just a little bit ahead of Man City right now, even with the players that we've bought and what they've bought, because I think we got a better defence and we got a better goalkeeper. And if Liverpool can get a striker that scores goals as well, I think you got more with Salah and a striker, and with Diaz potentially staying and Gakpo as well. I think we have more goal threats all in all. She'll wait, I'll do it in a minute. We have more goal threats all in all than Manchester City up top as well. I know they got Haaland and Mamouche, but I think we'd have more goal threat as well. So I just think Liverpool will still have the advantage over them a little bit. So I don't think Liverpool are stopping. I think Liverpool are still going to buy players and make the team even better than what it is now. Big up Mantis with a super as well. Much love, man. Sup, Jamie. Thoughts on Pep into the City? In my opinion, it's worse than Trent. This man are actively going to work with Pep to dethrone us is an absolute snake. Oh, he's the biggest rat you can find, man. You won't find a bigger rat than that, man. You won't find a bigger rat than that, man. Can't stand him. Cannot stand him, man. Cannot stand him. Yeah, I think next season, I think the Premier League is going to be absolutely on fire. In my opinion, it's the best league in the world. You know, I'm not all into this La Liga bollocks. I think this club would love to be Liverpool right now. I think Madrid's and Barcelona's would love to be in the Premier League right now. Absolutely bite your hand off for it. All right, big up. Anthony just sent me that DM as well. Big up Ali just told me about another Messi, Lewis Steele. Right, I'm going to read them out in 1 second, guys. Big up for the information. Appreciate it. Looks like we might have a Wirtz bomber. Coming up, guys. So big up. What are we doing for likes, guys? Because we have got 450 people in the house. Big up with the super chats as well. Much love. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me, guys. We're on 170 likes, guys. 454 people in the house. Let's get that past 200 now, guys. Come on. 171. Guys, don't forget, hitting the like button's free and easy to do. Just go over and press that fun button, and it's done. Leave a like on the video. And, yeah, we carry that on, man. We carry on. If we get the players in, we will be unplayable. Jamie, brother, you never walk alone. Big up, Damien, man. Big up, man. Big up. Yeah. Look, if Liverpool get the striker that they need, at this moment in time, any striker that can probably score 10 to 15 goals in the Premier League is going to be better than any striker we have at the football club right now in Darwin and Jota. So you just add that. If you can get a striker that can get me 12 to 15 Premier League goals next season, Mo Salah getting what he usually does, Gakpo and Diaz getting what they usually get, it's going to make Liverpool even stronger. And if the Wirtz stuff isn't true, what's coming through right now, yeah, Hennessy, I'll start that chat. You just that comment you made, I'll just answer it in a minute, mate. So let me read these out. So Lewis Steele, breaking news. Sources in Germany say a deal to sign Wirtz is 99% done. In an incentive package that would smash Liverpool's transfer record. Wirtz is extremely keen on the move to Anfield, and it's now only a matter of when, not if. So they believe it's 99% done, and this is coming out from Germany. And the same, yeah, Lewis Steele. It's everywhere with Lewis Steele at the moment. So Lewis Steele apparently has flown out to Germany today, I believe. So this is where his sources are coming from. Yeah, the deal is 99% done. Incentivized package that would smash Liverpool's transfer record. So it looks like this could be done, man. Looks like this could be done. All YouTubers have clickbait headlines, but until the club says it's done, it ain't. Let me give you a little bit of story about YouTube. Yeah, let me give you a little bit of story about YouTube. So I try not clickbait. So my title on my show tonight is Breaking Milos Kerkez Done, which I think we all appreciate is the case. And then a Florian Wirtz BOMBA, which I'll get to in a minute, which is Florian Wirtz pretty much agreeing to his own transfer last night, which we saw off his Instagram page. So my headline's not actually that clickbaity. It's pretty much a lot of truth in it. But here's the thing with YouTube. If I just put a boring title up on YouTube, it gets no traction. Because the way YouTube works today, it's extremely difficult, man. The algorithm on YouTube is extremely difficult to get into now. You used to be a time where you could put up a quality little thumbnail and a little title, no clickbait. It gets searched around on YouTube and it gets fired everywhere and it's all good. But the way YouTube is now, man, look, you have really got to title your shows in a certain way to get any kind of traction, like anything. And if you want to grow as a YouTuber and this is going to be your job and this is what you get paid for and this is your love, this is what you want to do, then you have to sort of play the game. But I don't like clickbait too much. So my title, Breaking Milos Kerkez Done, I think, do we all believe Kerkez is done in the chat? So put a 1 in the chat if you all believe Kerkez is done. Put a one in the chat if you believe Kerkez is done, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. YouTube is all about people clicking it, man. Got to click that shit. As my man says, 40-year-old virtual facts, James, YouTube won't push it unless people will click it. Until people click it, exactly. So a lot of 1s in the chat. A lot of 1s in the chat, my friend. A lot of 1. Jay's like, no. A lot of 1s in the chat. Jay, don't believe it's done. So I can't do any transfer news then, Simmer. Until the club says it, we have signed someone, we ain't. So I can't do no transfer news. How am I meant to do transfer news until someone's signed, man? You know what I mean? I can't put transfer news out there without it being a little bit clickbaity because it's news, it's rumours. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Loads of 1s in the chat. Loads of 1s in the chat. So everyone else is in agreement. Big up my man Enz. I think I just saw Enz in the chat. Big up Enz, man. How you doing, man? Enz had a great show on today. Absolute great show. Go back and watch Enz's show. I think he was on at 12 o'clock this afternoon. He had Savage, G, Jerry, and my man Michael talked football on there. Go and check it out, man. It's a great show. So make sure, Enz, if you're about, man, put your there he is. There's my man. Enz, put your link in the chat, man. Put your link in the chat, bro. Let's turn this into a weather channel. Even the weather's clickbaity promo, ain't it? Let's face it. You know, let's face it, even the weather's clickbaity. You could put a weather title on. Weatherman says it's going to be the hottest summer on record, and it rains all year. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Big up Anfield Gender Football Terrace United stand have got to where they are by clickbait as part of the YouTube game. Unfortunately, it is you got to play the game, man. Yeah, Hannah in the chat as well. You got to play. Yes, yeah, Germany, Portugal. Me and Drifty are doing the watch along for that later. I think Drifty might have more guests coming on as well. So yeah, we're doing the watch along for that later to see how our man does in that. Yeah, Enz is doing some good shit, man. His channel's growing as well, which I love to see. This is what it's about being a Liverpool community, guys. We're all friends around here, yeah. So we love to see each other's all each other's channels grow, man. Do you know what I mean? Rain today. Here we go, love. So when someone signs, everyone will say we didn't know, can't we? Yeah, it's so true. The weatherman told me it won't rain today. As you see what I mean? To get you intrigued, ain't it, man? It's get you intrigued. Oh, big up Doug. I didn't see Doug there, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to Doug, guys, the Dugout Football channel. If you haven't done so already, go and subscribe to Doug, old friend of mine. Hi, Jamie. Did you see Paul Joyce's tweet about Diaz? I still think Diaz goes if a big offer comes in. Yes, I agree. We'll get to that in a minute. Big up, Luke, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah. Big up promo. This channel ends BNR and even K-Max smashed it recently. Yeah, man. Everyone's on top of their game right now. All great people as well, I know and like. And I like seeing people, you know, channels grow. This is what this game's about. Looking after each other, man. We all look out for each other, man. And Sam's great at his stuff as well. The Coppish boys are great at their stuff as well. Everyone's putting out fire content. We're all one community because we're all Liverpool fans. You know, there's no infighting over here. Have you noticed that? We don't really do any infighting. We don't really do any infighting like the Arsenal YouTube does at the moment. Yeah, the Arsenal YouTube scene is just infighting, civil war right now. We have peace and harmony over here. Peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. Oh, Fozzie as well. Fozzie's doing some great stuff right now as well, man. So go and check Fozzie out as well. Sorry, I do apologise if I forget some names. You know, there's loads of people, man. There's loads of people. It is one thing I appreciate about K-Mac, yeah? Right, this is one thing I do appreciate about K-Mac. K-Mac will put his head out there, right, and say how it is, yeah? And just say how it is. Right, he will go, so-and-so's come in, I've read it. And then if he's wrong, he's wrong. If he's right, he's right. And he doesn't shy away. I think even I do sometimes shy away from things. I won't put my head totally out there and go. I always try and sit on the fence a little bit. But my K-Mac here, just go out there and say it, man. He doesn't care, man. That's what I love about it. K-Mac's good, man. K-Mac's good fella. He's been on the, I think we've had, you know, K-Mac's my main guest on here. He's a great guy. Great guy. I appreciate that, Jamie. I watched Pot's channel. You owned a gal. Yeah, a gal's just. I really like a gal, man. I really like a gal, and he's a gal's gone down that road at the moment where I think he's trying to. He's gone down that road now where he can't get off. He has to stay in his lane now, because if a gal comes out of his lane now, people go and notice, then start criticising him for it. So a gal literally has to just stay where he is right now and keep doing it, man. Because a gal's smashing out great content as well lately, and you know he's getting clipped up loads on YouTube as well. You know what I mean? Loads on YouTube and on Twitter. You know. He keeps getting clicked up, you know, and it's a good thing. That's what people want, man. It's what people want. Reminds you of Ty. Yeah, the Arsenal fan base is he's lost his own source. Cop-end, Jamie. Red suits you better than blue. Big up Cop-end. It's my Japanese top, man. I've got to support Wataru Endo. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. So, this Kerkez news, which I think is a great bit of news for Liverpool Football Club, because I really like Kerkez. I think Kerkez was the best left back in the league last year. I think a lot of us were saying that through the season, that he was a tremendous. He was absolutely tremendous last season. Before we go to that, let me just have a little pause here. Big up Michael. He said, Jamie just released first part of a 2-part football-related video. You'll see why Real will never sell the players to us, but want to steal our players. Big up, Michael. Michael, put your link to your channel, man, in the chat. Make sure everyone goes and subscribes to Michael's channel. He's got some great content over there as well. I think he's just starting up his football stuff now as well. Michael, put your link in your channel in your chat, man, so people can go and find you. Because once that's out, I'll watch it, man. Liverpool 67. If we buy a DM, I don't think we'll replace Diaz. We'll have enough cover left wing, plus with a DM, there'll be no burnout in midfield like second half of last season. I do agree with that. Big up Baz in the chat as well. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Spain Cush in the chat as well. Big up to you, man. Big up, man. Big up. Much love to you. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, guys. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, Kerkez, guys. How do we feel like Kerkez? I think he's tailor-made for us. I think he suits the way we play, the way we want to play. He's got that pace, energy. He's got a good final ball. He's got a good cross on him. I see some people talking about that his crossing might not be that great. What I've seen of him, every time I watch him, he looks like he's got a good cross on him to me. Good final ball, good delivery, can deliver from deep, can run to the byline and deliver, can do the under and overlapping thing, Technically quite decent on the ball as well. He's actually got a good finish on him. He can score a goal here and there. Unlike Robbo, who's just can't hit the barn, back door of anything. But yeah, Kerkez is decent, man. You should see out like a young Robbo, like one of the Jatsers. And everyone was happy with a young Robbo. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was happy with a young Robbo back in the day. Everyone was happy with a young Robbo back in the day. Kerkez is brilliant signing. Sadly, he's been overlooked a bit because of Wirtz. It seems like buzzing to join too. And that's what we want, ain't it? We want players that want to join us as well. Great comment. You just need to get the Fakir deal done. Oh, dear. Kerkez, speed, crossing, finishing, stamina, and more. Yeah, big items, man. That's what he's going to give us. And I think that's what Slot wants, man. He wants fullbacks that can get up and down for 90 minutes. No, let's face it. Robbo and Trent could go one way, but then going back the other way, especially with Robbo, because he's 30-odd years old now, and he's had a lot of football in them legs in that time. He can't quite get back up and down like he used to. And Trent, when he got forward, he just jogged back like it was just like he was on a little 3-mile seaside run. Do you know what I mean? Just enjoying the view. We need all that stamina, pace, and power, man, in them full-back areas. Look at PSG in that game against Inter Milan in the European Cup final. Not only were they technically superb, but what goes unnoticed is how powerful and quick they are as a team. Pace in football just kills, man. If you've got technical ability and pace in football, in today's football in 2025, it absolutely destroys oppositions. It's so scary. Defenders don't know what to do. It also means you can push up as a team more and take a bit more risk because you've got pace going back the other way as well. It's just different, man. I watched that PSG team, and technically they're superb. Of course they are. They're a very, very good side. But the pace and power that they showed in that game was something else. Look at Hakimi. Hakimi is most of the time playing centre forward, and he's a right back. But he's got that pace to get back if he needs to. And he's got that technical ability that can bring in the final third. All that pace and power, along with technical ability, will win you so many games of football. And that's what Liverpool are looking for. They're looking for that. There's technical ability in our club. I know some people don't think there is, but there is. Otherwise, Liverpool struggle to win things. But what was missing from Liverpool last season massively was pace. Frimpong and Kerkez and Conor Bradley flying down them wide areas of the pitch and being able to get back if we lose the ball in transition. We can get back quicker at teams. It also means Gravenberch can play a little bit deeper and doesn't have to get as far forward because you've got the pace on the wider areas of the pitch, which means Salah and Diaz will be more inside forwards than they were wide players, which means you go swallow up the middle of the pitch a little bit more, make it a bit more condensed. And with that pace in the wide areas, it's just going to help you as a team, man. I just think this is an awesome awesome couple of signings in our fullback areas. I really do. I think it's a really good bit of business by Liverpool. Yeah, Hakimi's a different gravy, man. Jamie, the minute they beat us, I thought, yeah, these kids are winning this thing. Yeah, the pace and power they bring. Again, it's just different. It's just different. Big up Spider in the chat as well. How you doing well, man? Big up to you, man. Yeah, Wirtz ain't slow, man. Wirtz is not slow. He's not like quick like a Frimpong is or anything like that, but he gets across the pitch, man. Gets across the pitch. It's quick, man. It's quick. Frimpong is actually the sound he makes when he breaks the speed. Frimpong. I hear it. Big up Jen with the super early as well. It says, big up Jamie. When do you think it gets done? End of the week, I believe. Hennessy as well messaged this earlier to me. He said, Jamie, Who would you want as a Liverpool striker next season? Now, this is the big one because, hang on. Before I get that, on this, he's got breaking news. Chelsea and Aston Villa will face financial penalties for breaching rules for the first time. Chelsea and Aston Villa will face financial penalties for breaching rules. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, dear. By the way, that kiss was for the wife who was standing there, not you guys. I just need to point that out. Me going like that for a minute was to the wife standing there, not you guys. Points deduction, man. Chelsea, spending money and think they can get away with it like that, yeah. So the striker I want, as everyone knows, I want Julian Alvarez, man. I think Julian Alvarez is perfect for us, man. I think Julian Alvarez is perfect for us. Ends. I like to hear from you, Ends. So who do you think Liverpool should go for as the striker? Alvarez is my number one choice. Isak's my second choice. And I really haven't got a third or a fourth, to be honest, because I think Alvarez and Isak are up here, and then you've got a line, and then you've got all the other strikers. You can't get your guy. Who was it, Ins? Oh, has he moved? Hang on. It's Isak. Oh, Isak. Yeah, Isak. Big up, my man, Scrap. I've got one dry throat. Yeah, Isak. Alvarez and Isak are my two choices. And then you got everyone underneath it. You got Gyökeres, Sesko, Ekitike, Opina, all these players that I feel would be a little bit of a gamble. Could be a gamble that pays off. But when you're talking about money for them, so Leipzig apparently said that Sesko would cost you about 72 million English pounds, yeah? Ekitike is going to cost you, 100 million euros, which is, again, 75, 85 million quid. These guys are wanted. They're classy players. But I would rather go, if I'm Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes and I'm looking at the striker market, and you might fancy an Ekitike or a Sesko, and they might be looking at their data and going, yeah, these are good footballers. These could do a job for us. But their teams are quoting so much money. Alexander Isak's only going to be 40 million quid more, and he's a proven striker. Julian Alvarez might be only like 20 or 30 million pound more, and he's a proven forward. Why don't we go for them two instead of these two? Because if Ekitike and Benjamin Sesko were in the 40 or 50 million pound bracket, I think Liverpool would be all over him. I think if Liverpool could get Ekitike for like 45 million quid, I think Liverpool would be all over it, because I think there is something about Ekitike where I think he can take the next step and go to that place where everyone wants him to go. I think there is raw potential there with Ekitike. But for 85 million quid, you might as well go for the ladder up and get the players above him. You know what I mean? It's it's a difficult one. Gyökeres is the one, though, isn't it? Now, a lot of the bookmakers made Liverpool favourites at 2-1 to buy Gyökeres out of nowhere. Now, why is Gyökeres favourite for Liverpool all of a sudden? I don't know, but he's 2-1 on to come to Liverpool Football Club. Now, Arsenal were after Gyökeres, and then apparently they turned their attention to Benjamin Sesko. Chelsea were looking at him, got Liam Delap, but now they're looking at Ekitike. I'll tell you what, if we, like Ian says, if we buy Gyökeres, man, I'm going to be a hater. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be a hater because Although Arsenal might prefer Benjamin Sesko, Arsenal fans want Gyökeres. And if we buy Gyökeres, I'm just going to be a hater. Yeah, I'm just going to be a hater. I'm going to be a hater for no reason, but just to piss Arsenal fans off. That's all. Because, yeah, Arsenal, the football club, maybe want Benjamin Sesko. But Arsenal, the fan base, want Gyökeres. So, yeah, you know what I mean? I have to be a hater, man. If we got that, like Kathy says, if these two happened, by the way, if Liverpool went and got Adam Walton and Alvarez, which the thing with Adam Walton, I like Adam Walton. Yeah, I think he's a very, very good footballer. But Crystal Palace are quoting mad money for him. Crystal Palace, there was one quote that Crystal Palace wanted £100 million for him. £100 million. Do you know how mad that is? I like Adam Walton, but not for £100 million. But I like Adam Walton though. I think Adam Walton and Gravenberch would be an excellent rotational. You can play them together as well. If Kathy says we can get him for 60 million, I'll take him all day long. I think it's a great shout by Kathy. Matteo Ratugi. He's had a good season. I think he's a bit lightweight for the Premier League, if I'm honest. I've watched a lot of him with Atalanta this season. I think he's a good finisher. He gets a lot of time in the box at times, though, to finish. Good player. I think he might just be a little bit lightweight. And I think the game might be played too quick for him, if that makes sense. I think in Italy, the game speed in Italy is very suited to a player like he is and the way Atalanta play. I think the Premier League might just be a bit too quick for him. Yeah, weak physically for the Prem, yeah. With the pace as well. And there's one player I do not want. And that's just my opinion, Jay. That's just my opinion on that. I mean, I might be wrong there. He might come in and absolutely ball out, and I'll be ecstatic. You know what I mean? I'll be ecstatic. It's only what I go by, guys. As I say, when I watch him a little bit at times, I'd feel he might be a little bit lightweight, and the Premier League might be a little bit too quick for him. I think Italian football suits the way he plays as a striker. But again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's just an opinion on it. But Walton would be a great bit of business. I'm with you on Walton, guys. Very physical, can get in a challenge, progresses the ball forward very well. I like Walton, man. But yeah, so rumours are Leão. I'm glad these rumours have been put to bed. I'm so happy these rumours have been put to bed. So yeah, like Scraps obviously watches when I watch Italian football, man. Leão is so bad. Every time Leão takes a first touch, I've never seen a footballer fall over so much than Rafael Leão. Honestly, man, when I watch Leão, the man falls over constantly. He takes a first touch and then he's always off balance. Like, his sense of balance when he moves is awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. But the thing with him, yeah, there's obviously talent there. I'm not going to say Leao's not talented because that'd be a lie. There's a talent there with Rafael Leão. There's no doubt about that. But he's got a lot of clumsiness about him as well. And maybe that can be taken out of his game and coached out of his game a little bit better. Maybe playing for AC Milan with AC Milan, not in the best of ways in the last few years. Maybe if you went to another club that's in a better state here, he might be better. But no, for me, it's the way he moves, man. It's the way he moves. It's not. Yeah, he's not great. I think a lot of people agree with me as well, by the way. So big up everyone in the chat. Yeah, I hate watching him when he plays. I hope he don't sign. Yeah, he's again, he's a talent. There's talent there, like a lot of these players. I think it would be very out of order to say these players are not talented because they are. There's just something about him that not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Left wing situation though, it's a bit of a weird one, ain't it? Yeah, Bruno, definitely. The left wing situation is a bit weird at the moment, ain't it? Because I really look. Liverpool obviously got Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo, yeah, for as goal scoring left wingers, arguably the two best in the Premier League. I've always said this about the two of them. I think Luis Diaz between the halfway line and the penalty box is probably a better footballer than Cody Gakpo. But Cody Gakpo around the penalty box is probably better than Luis Diaz. So that's why I like both of them. Luis Diaz, I've grown a fondness for this season. I ain't gonna lie. I've not rated Diaz for a while, but this season showed me what he's about at times. And when Diaz is on it, he's on it, man. And I don't know if there's many left wingers we can go and buy at this moment in time. That's going to be an upgrade on Luis Diaz right now. But you might be able to go and get a left winger like a Fofana from Lyon, who's much younger than Diaz, and he's not an upgrade on Diaz right now. But in 2 to 3 years' time, we could be looking at him going, he's a huge upgrade then because the ability he's got in his locker. But as a ready-made left-back right now, I don't think Leao's better than Luis Diaz. I don't think Nico Williams is better than Luis Diaz. So I would keep probably Luis Diaz right now. You know, Fofana could be good in a few years' time. But as right now, right this second, no. But in a few years' time, yeah. Barcola's another one. Barcola's got a bit of the Diaz's about him as well, ain't he? And again, I don't mean this in the wrong way. Barcola can look amazing 1 minute and then dreadful the next at times. And that was always my frustration with Luis Diaz. Like, sometimes you watch Barcola play and he does the yard stuff extremely well. And then the easier stuff he sort of messes up. Like, you watch him sometimes in the Champions League and he takes players on for fun, goes random, runs at 100 miles an hour, keeping the ball touch tight to his feet. And then he misses an open goal. You know what I mean? That's Barcola at times. And I think that's why he's lost his place probably in the PSG team because, you know, you look at Doué and the rest of them, they're probably more talented. But Barcola's a good player. I wouldn't be upset if we got Barcola. I haven't watched enough of Fofana again. It's just, again, he's not an automatic replacement, but you're thinking of the years ahead with someone like Fofana. Gakpo struggles against defensive low box. He does. It'd be interesting to see how the left wingers do next season, though, you know. If they got someone like... I'm going, not just the left wingers, the wingers at our club, you know, how we set up next season. Because if you're buying Frimpong and Kerkez, you're buying them because of their strengths, not their weaknesses. You're buying them because of what they're best at. And that is bombing forward at pace, dribbling, crossing, taking players on, making the pitch really wide. If that's the case, it might help against low blocks because if you can keep Kerkez and Frimpong really wide on the pitch and keep them going that way constantly, pushing fullbacks back, then a Gakpo or a Diaz or a Salah, instead of being touch tight out wide with them, sometimes there will be if they're undercutting them, but they will tuck more inside. And if you've got a Wirtz in the 10 who can then pick the pocket and find the pass through the gap like no one else in our team can in that position, you've probably got more chances of competing against lower blocks and getting the best out of your wide players at the same time, man. So, yeah, Mad Slot had a convo with Wirtz, then Wirtz refused to talk to company by Mad Slot Aura. Yeah, I want to know what Slot said, man. What did Slot say to Wirtz, man? This is what we need to know. What did he say to Wirtz? I want to know, man. I need to know what he said to Wirtz, man. What's this? Liverpool are set to seal the record-breaking signing for Florian Wirtz, a verbal agreement with the player on a 5-year deal. Currently on international duty in Germany, Leverkusen have accepted a deal of around £120 million, which is what, 140 million euro, 145 million euros. Medical plan once the club have given the green light during the tournament will become the most expensive signing in both Liverpool and Premier League history. That's coming out right now. Interesting. Oh, big up, Michael. I will use that, man. Much love, Mike. Appreciate that. Big up, Michael, man. Jamie, you doing the Germany watch along drift tonight? Yes, I am, my friend. Yes, I am. 8 o'clock. But some McAllister in the same team feels like cheating. Yeah. Yeah, big up my man Michael, man. I just see it, man. I appreciate it, man. I will use that from now on on my screen. Appreciate it, man. Jane, do you think we'll still get a centre back and a striker? Yeah, I still think we'll get a striker. I can't see Darwin Núñez staying at the football club. So once Darwin Núñez, I think Liverpool will get these 3 transfers sorted out quick. I think Liverpool will try and get these 3 transfers done. So as soon as Wirtz looks like it's done, Paul Joyce tweeting today, that looks like it'll be done by Friday. And then medical will probably be like Monday, Tuesday next week, and that'll be sorted. The Wirtz still the same. I think once we got Wirtz, Frimpong and Kerkez through the door, Liverpool will then look about selling players. So I think you'll start to see things heating up about Darwin Núñez leaving, the possibility of Luis Diaz leaving. I think Harvey Elliott's going to leave. Joe Gomez might leave. Queven Keller has already been sold. We know that, to Brentford. Big up Queven Keller. By the way, guys, if you've not seen Queven Kelleher's message, make sure you go and check his message out. Queven Kelleher is an absolute G. And we hope Kelleher all the best. What a player he is, man. And we hope he has a great season, man. Yeah. Big up Stro, by the way. Big up Stro every single time as well. And make sure you go and check out Enz's channel earlier as well, because he had a great show this afternoon with the boys debating all the transfers, man. So make sure you go and check him out. What are we doing for likes over here? What are we doing for likes? Let me check. Shit's a bit tight, you know. 293 likes. We're 7 likes away from 300, guys. 7 likes away from 300. Let's get the likes in, man. Let's get the likes in. We need 7 more, man. 7 more. Yeah, big up the Queeve, man. Big up the Queeve. He's got to do bits, man. Yeah, big up ends. Sub to ends, man. What have we got? Over 500 people in the chat. Over 500 people watching on YouTube right now. 309 likes. There we go, guys. Keep smashing them likes, man. Bayer used LFC's facilities before the Champions League game. Wirtz was super impressed. He's also not money motivated. Yeah, man. Look, again, with Wirtz, what I love about the Wirtz situation is that Wirtz pretty much outed his own transfer last night, didn't he, with that story on his Instagram page about him not asking for the number 10 shirt and don't believe everything you read. Now, obviously, if he weren't coming to Liverpool and things are not going well in negotiations, he probably wouldn't come out and say that, would he? So it looks like Wirtz just announced his own transfer. So big up Florian. Also means he's not a prick either, which I like. You know, he's not an egotistical prick. You know, we don't need all that egotistical prickness in our side. As I said, the side's like a big family. They all play for each other. They're not individuals. But it's like he's going to just suit into that, man. I'm buzzing about this transfer, man. Big up Colin in the chat. I'm absolutely buzzing for Wirtz. I think he's just going to be immense, man. He's going to be immense. JB, you and Ince deserve at least 50k sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I know Ince appreciates it too, man. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm watching it with Drifty on Big Up tonight. So yeah, make sure you go over there. We'll get there eventually. It's a slog, but we'll get there eventually. Don't you worry about that. Florian Wirtz says Liverpool is 99% done. According to say Lewis still. Yeah, I believe Lewis still has flown out for the Germany-Portugal game tonight to do work for the Mail, I think. So yeah, something like that. So it's probably that's where he's probably hearing that from. Ibrahim Kanate says Dembele deserves the Ballon d'Or. I mean, did Kanate get asked that while he was in France for the French national team? I mean, yeah, look, Kanate's probably not wrong as well. Dembele's had an excellent season, man. Dembele's had an excellent season. Yeah, he's had a Graham Bailey reporting that Kudus wants to stay in the Premier League. Yeah, I would. Do you know? I'm not sure about Kudus. Is anyone else sure about Kudus in the chat? I'm not entirely, utterly convinced on him myself. Not entirely. I don't know where Kudus fits for Liverpool. Maybe I'm wrong, yeah, but I just don't know where Kudus fits in this Liverpool system right now. Like Promo says, say Kudus at Newcastle. Yeah. Kudus, yeah, he's a good footballer. You know, he's hot and cold. I was just about to say that then. I was scrap say it. Hot and cold. I'd like to see some consistency. Yeah. I think there's a player there. I'd rather have Paquetá as well. Paqueta's he's a G, man. But I think with Paquetá, I'll be shocked if any team's picking him up at the moment because he can literally get suspended at any time. I rate Kudus a lot, but he's unhinged. Only player I ever saw commit 4 red card offences in 3 seconds. That was hilarious. I think me and Matt, big up Matt, man. I think we were doing a watch long for that when he went bonkers for like a minute, didn't he? Morgan Rogers is a player as well. Yeah, and look, it doesn't help either when he's playing in a defensive-minded West Ham side when he's very attacking footballer. You're probably not getting the best out of him, which that's the thing. Sometimes with players, they can look like people. Sometimes players can look not what they should be when they are trying to help out a manager play a certain kind of way so that it's limiting their game a little bit. You see that quite a few times, and you bring them in, they can. But then at the same time, if that player is good enough, they should be able to adapt to anything. And then if they need you to get you out of a mess, they can do that. I think Kudus is just consistency, man. I think he's a good player. but I just think there's a bit of a consistency issue with him, and it's a lot of money as well. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Federico Chiesa has a verbal agreement reached in the last few days with AC Milan, who are now in negotiations with Liverpool and hope to close at a reasonable price. Yeah, I think it's like I like Chiesa. I would love Chiesa to stay and prove everyone wrong, show him how good he can be. The problem is when you watch Chiesa play, it's a struggle. You know what I mean? It's a real struggle watching Chiesa play at the moment because I think we all have memories of how good Chiesa used to be. You know, Chiesa used to be an absolute G, great winger, pace, power, dribbling, shooting. You know, he was one of the most talked about forwards around a few years ago. Now you watch him play and it's yeah, his dad was, but his dad was a G as well. Yeah, he just looks a lot older in his actual age. At the moment, Chiesa plays like he's 34. Yeah, I think we'll have to let Chiesa go. I love the guy, but he's got a great song, but he needs to leave because he ain't going to play any games, is he? Exactly, Spider. Chiesa was 130 million 3 seasons ago. He's the most wanted winger in the world at one time. Injuries have fucked him, unfortunately, which is an unfortunate thing. It happens. You could be the best player in the world and injuries can just take its toll on your body. You can never get back to it. I think the Premier League is an extremely difficult league to come into with the power and pace of the Premier League. It's an extremely difficult league to come into. So if Chiesa leaves, I hope he does well, man. I hope he finds his form again. Anyone know what channel the Portugal game is on? It's on Prime Video, ain't it? Let me have a look. I think it's on Prime Video. Might be wrong there. Let me check it out. I swear it's on Amazon Prime. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it's on Prime. It might be. It's what someone told me. It was on Prime. I might be wrong. Let me Google it. Germany, Portugal. I mean, it must be on TV because Drifty's doing the watch along for it. Let me have a quick look. No. Fox Sports 1. It's Prime, yeah? It's on Prime, yeah? It's a pay-per-view on Amazon Prime. I ain't paying for a fucking pay-per-view. What? £2.49? £2.49 for a game of football? You having a bubble? Are you having a bubble? What the hell's coming on with this world? £2.50 to watch a Nations League game on TV. Amazon Prime costs £10 a month. What are we doing here, man? Hang on. So you have to pay for Amazon Prime and then you have to pay an extra cost to watch the game on Amazon Prime. What's this absolute con shit? What the hell? No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm going to have to do it because I'm doing the watch along. But fucking hell. Like, why? I've got Premier Sports. Like, why? Oh, I've got my VPN. Hang on, I've got a VPN. I can find it. I can find it somewhere on my VPN, man. I've got a VPN. Surely I can find it somewhere, man. I can find it somewhere. I know where I find it. I know. And yeah, I've got Satanta Sport. I'll probably find it on there. Yeah, the links are bad, man. You get F twice, man. Yeah, what are we doing here? Oh man, Fire Sticks are awesome with Star TV, lol. I haven't got a Fire Stick. I need a Fire Stick in my life. I have a VPN, but don't know how to watch matches. Can anyone tell me? Double A. So if you go to Satanta Sports Russia, right? Bear with me on this one, yeah. Bear with me on this one. So if you go to Satanta Sports Russia with your VPN, no, Ukraine, sorry, Satanta Sports Ukraine, yeah. And on your VPN, if you turn your location to Ukraine and then go to Satanta Sports, you get Satanta Sports for 20 quid for the whole year. So I pay £20 for the whole year. That also gets you the 3 p.m. kickoffs as well for next season. And it also does UFC as well. You see UFC on there as well. So yeah, £20 for the whole year, man. So yeah, just put your VPN on Ukraine settings, and then put in Google. Go and put in Satanta Sports. Yeah. Finals on Sunday on ITV. No worries, man. I pay so much money out for football, guys. It's unreal. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how VPN works. Go to NordVPN, because that's what I've got. And NordVPN, if you're watching, sponsorship, I'll sell that shit for you. Look how many people, there's over 400 people in the chat. They all need VPNs. Yeah. So if they're watching, NordVPN, you're watching, yeah. Just, you know what I mean? Send it my way. Sponsor. I throw it out there. We do a deal. But yeah, go to NordVPN. Get a monthly subscription. If you get a monthly subscription, $11.99 a month. And then when it says location, you turn your location to anywhere you want to watch stuff. So if you want to watch all the Peacock stuff in America, you turn your location to America. You go on Peacock on Google, you sign up. It's like $5, $8, £8 a month or something like that. And you're away. It's cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Oh, big up my man Scraps, who just DM'd me as well. David Oinstein on forwards. The future of Darwin Núñez has been well documented. There's an opportunity for him to leave. I think the expectation is that he will be sold, and therefore we could see somebody come into that position. I think Liverpool among the understudy to that have liked Alexander Isak. Their admiration for somebody like Hugo Ekitike. Decisions will have to be made. I'm sure that's something Liverpool are thinking about, and we'll have multiple options, no doubt, if one of the situations develops. Hang on. So David Oinstein is basically saying here, Darwin Núñez is out of here, guys. Don't worry about that. He's leaving. And once Darwin Núñez leaves, Liverpool they really like Isak and have an admiration for Hugo Ekitike as well. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go, man. I still think it'd be Gyökeres. Personally. The Oinstein riddle, you know. I think we might get Gyökeres as well. We work in the shadows. We do. Only got it on your phone. Hang on. So on my NordVPN, I don't know what you've got, honestly, but to share your stuff, you need to turn on your hang on, what? You need to share your. It's called Meshnet. I think it's called Meshnet. and then you can, if you turn that on, you can then put it on all your devices. So if you got I've got NordVPN, but if you go on Mesh, there's a thing on it. I think it's called MeshNet, and if you go on there and turn that on, then it can go on all your devices. Platin Gold says Chelsea are currently working on verbal agreement with Ugo Ekitike. Let me all right, let me show you. Yeah, Ekitike. If Ekitike wants to go, man, he like to Chelsea. We'll have Isaac, man. We'll have Isaac. I'm all cool with that. I'm very cool with getting Isaac, man. You're telling me if Liverpool, yeah, try and see how it goes. Honestly, if Liverpool, guys, think about this. If Liverpool next season have Diaz, Wirtz, Salah, and Isaac, and then McAllister and Graham Birch and Szoboszlai and all that behind in rotation, Kerkez and Frimpong down the wings, Kanate and Virgil at the back, Alisson in goal. Think about it. Give me all the trophies. Honestly, if this club can look, let's face it, Wirtz was a shock. Who knew we was going for Wirtz? Not many people. Well, we going to pay the money for Wirtz. No one thought we would. I remember a lot of Liverpool fans saying, because we signed Salah and Virgil up to new contracts, we weren't going to spend no money this summer. So we've already gone and got, looks like we're going to get Wirtz. Already looked like we spunked 200 million. We're going to probably sell some players to make half of that money back, most of that money back anyway. What if Liverpool got one more surprise for us, guys? What if they've got one more surprise for us and they go and get Alexander Isak? Isak, Salah, Diaz, Wirtz. Yeah, give me all the trophies. Give me all the trophies. Don't want Isak. Isak, in my opinion, is the most complete striker, but his injuries have been having to have surgery is a problem. Having Isak in Georgia would be tragic. I also hear that as well. Gakpo agents talking to Bayern. Apparently, I reckon he wants a new contract. Can you imagine if it's Cody Gakpo we sell but keep Diaz? Is there a world that could happen? Because I reckon we can get about 75 million for Cody Gakpo from Bayern Munich. Is there a world where we'd actually sell Cody Gakpo but keep Luis Diaz? Could that actually happen? Ekitike's the truth. It's a lot about Ekitike's game I like. That would be illegal, Jay. Free Kerkez and Wirtz downward only a dreamed of that. You know what I'm saying? It's my manager, man. Yeah, I'm with you, Scraps. I agree. Alex said no chance. Gakpo is better and younger. I hear that as well. Yeah, Bayern are pissed off at us. Let's face it. Promo's right. They're just pissed off at us because we've nicked Wirtz. They're trying to see what they can do to upset us. What can we do to upset them? It's like nothing can upset us, man. We're in good spirits right now. We're in good spirits, yeah. Keep Cody. I'd keep them all, to be fair. Keep Diaz and Cody. I would as well at this moment in time because I don't see a massive upgrade. Who you got tonight? France or who you got? France or Spain tonight, Jamie? I'll go France for Kanate. Yeah, let's go France. Big up Daryl in the chat as well, man. Much love. Dutch poor, yeah, Dutch poor aren't setting Gakpo, you know. I'm with Gene Gray. Big up Gene in the chat. I wouldn't sell either of them either. Biting in the corner and crying and stamping their feet. Exactly. Keith Nunes. No, what, Steve? You've gone too far now. You've gone too far. You've gone too far, Steve. You've gone too far. Much love, though, Steve. Much love. Spain. Someone tell me, is Wirtz that good? I've never really watched him properly. Does he make us favourites next season? Yeah, I believe so. I think Wirtz is the best number 10. I would say in the last 2 years, he's been the best number 10 in Europe. He's that highly thought of. I don't know about everyone in the chat, but I think for the last 2 seasons, 2 years or so, he's arguably been the best number 10 in Europe. And if Liverpool play him in that number 10 role, then yeah, be money. Cody Gakpo's agents are talking to Bayern Munich about holding an initial exchange 3 weeks ago, hoping for a reaction from Liverpool, says Sports Blind. And then Liverpool went, "No, you're all right. Don't worry about it. We're good here. We're good. We're good." I think Liverpool will end up with a striker. I think one of the strike. Look, I mentioned this a few times now last week. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool have a look at Watkins from Villa. Okay, you've heard it here first, yeah? I'm not saying we'll buy him. I'm just saying it wouldn't shock me if Liverpool look at Ollie Watkins at Villa. You know, because I have a feeling Liverpool might wait for their main guy, which is going to be either Isaac or Alvarez. And Watkins could come in for like 40 odd million quid. And then Watkins at the end of the following year can take Jota's position and be the number 2 striker when we get Julian Alvarez. There you go. No, there we go. I'm mates with his brother. I like him to stay at Villa. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there because I'm trying to think about what striker we get. Because if Liverpool really want an Isaac or a Julian Alvarez that bad, I would say Jota's staying this year, and then after the next season, I think the 26-27 season, I think Jota will leave Liverpool. In that time, you could put Watkins in that position for a little bit and then go and buy your number 1 choice striker in someone like a Julian Alvarez or something like that. You know, I'm just trying to think outside the box, guys. I'm just trying to think outside the box. That's all. I'm just trying to think outside the box. Because you know what Liverpool are like? As Hazard says, is a low cost striker, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Liverpool just go and get fucking Isaac this summer. Who knows? It could kick off. Or, you know, I don't know. The striking option is a weird one for me because we can only go and get a striker once Darwin leaves, really. And a lot of other teams are looking at strikers already. Like, Delap's already gone to Chelsea. Cunha's already gone to Man United. It looks like, and Wormo's going to Man United for the money, by the way. Looks like he's going to Man United. Ekitike might be going to Chelsea as well. Sesko or Gyökeres might be going to Arsenal. So Liverpool might be left with strikers they're not too sure about. That's why I'm putting names out there, man. But who knows, man? You know, it's going to be a balmy summer window, as they all are. A balmy summer window. It's going to be good, though, man. We've got lots of players coming in, lots of players leaving. There's going to be more stories every single day. Hopefully the Wirtz stuff is put to bed by the end of the week. And I believe we will be getting Kerkez hopefully done by the end of the week as well. And that'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome. What a start to the summer window. Liverpool acting like champions, treating us like champions, buying like champions. I'm here for it, man. Absolutely here for it. Bring it, man. But guys, big up to everyone. I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to go have some dinner. And then I've got to watch along with Drifty at 8 o'clock on Big Up, on Drifty's Big Up channel. So make sure you go and join us on Drifty's Big Up channel at 8 o'clock tonight, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to my man. Ends in the chat. Has been here all evening. Big Up to Ends. Make sure you go and check out his channel as well. Okay, and anyone else who's got a channel in here, my man Michael as well. Make sure you go and check out his channel. What I'll do when Michael's video goes out. Michael, DM me when your video goes out and then I'll share it on my page, man. I'll share it on my community page, and we'll get you going, man. But big up, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, whatever it is you're doing. Enjoy the football if you're watching it, and spend time with the family, whatever it is you're doing. Big up as always, guys. Much love to everyone. Guys, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.